We out here popping tags. Man, this shit dismiss. Ain't even gotta ask. Man, this shit dismiss. You see it on it.
Trade.
This is 96.6 Trey Beats Radio with an exclusive update on one of the most dramatic stories in aviation history. The aftermath of the devastating Alpine crash involving aviation entrepreneur Capone has taken an unexpected turn with revelations, daring decisions, and a path to redemption that has left the world captivated. Last week's tragic crash of a Diamond DA-62 in the French Alps continues to dominate headlines. The flight, remotely piloted by Capone as part of a demonstration of cutting-edge aviation technology, ended in disaster when the aircraft collided with Mont Blanc, killing billionaire Antoine Dupont, his wife Claudine, and two close friends. The crash sent shockwaves through the industry, with Capone facing accusations of negligence and calls for accountability. Critics pointed to his overconfidence in unproven technology and his distracted piloting as key factors. However, a shocking twist in the investigation has shifted the narrative dramatically. Investigators have uncovered a critical flaw in the autopilot software installed on the Diamond DA-62. A recent update introduced a dangerous glitch, causing the aircraft to override altitude settings and descend dangerously close to the Alpine terrain. This discovery absolves Capone of sole responsibility for the crash and puts the focus squarely on the software's manufacturer. This was a catastrophic failure of technology, not human intent, said aviation investigator Pierre Leclerc. The crash highlights the risks of relying on under-tested systems in high-stakes scenarios. Capone's legal team has leveraged this evidence to prevent criminal charges, though the crash has left deep scars on his reputation and career. In an unprecedented move, Capone has sold his entire fleet of aircraft. The planes, all equipped with the now controversial remote piloting software, were liquidated to sever ties with the technology and prioritize safety. The funds from the sale have been used to purchase a smaller fleet of brand new, fully manual aircraft for his three companies: Capone's Sky Tours, Capone's Lux Travel, and Air Cargo Solutions. While this decision demonstrates Capone's commitment to safety, it has left his finances in shambles. He's betting everything on rebuilding his empire, said an industry insider. It's a high-risk move, but it shows he's not giving up. Although the software flaw cleared Capone of criminal liability, lawsuits are still looming. The Dupont family, devastated by the loss of both Antoine and Claudine, is pursuing a $50 million civil suit against him, citing insufficient oversight during the flight. Meanwhile, regulators worldwide have imposed an indefinite ban on remote piloting technology, citing safety concerns and the need for extensive testing before it can be reintroduced. The once promising field of remote aviation has effectively been sent back to its infancy, and Capone's role as a pioneer has come under intense scrutiny. Despite the setbacks, Capone remains steadfast. Sources close to him describe a man determined to restore trust in his companies and prove that traditional aviation can still thrive in the modern era. Insiders report that Capone is working tirelessly to implement enhanced safety protocols, pilot training programs, and rigorous maintenance standards for his new fleet. While his finances are strained, he has vowed to rebuild his companies without cutting corners, even if it means operating at a loss in the short term. This isn't just about business for him, said a former employee. It's about redemption and proving that he can learn from his mistakes. The crash has forced the aviation industry to confront uncomfortable truths about the risks of integrating advanced technologies too quickly. While some view remote piloting as a failed experiment, others argue that it remains the future of aviation, provided its development is handled with greater caution. This incident is a wake-up call, said Dr. Amelia Rothschild, an aviation expert. It doesn't mean the end of remote aviation, but it does mean the industry needs to slow down, test thoroughly, and rebuild public trust. Capone's journey is now one of resilience and reinvention. Though his finances are stretched and his reputation damaged, he has chosen to fight on, determined to rebuild his empire and prove that he still belongs in the skies. Whether this gamble pays off or leads to his ultimate downfall remains to be seen. But one thing is certain, the story of Capone's flight empire is far from over. This has been a special report on 96.6 Trey Beats Radio. Stay tuned for further updates on this developing story and what it means for the future of aviation.
Trey.